Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. Of course, it's your boy B. Avery with my Power Book 3, Raising Kanan Season 2, Episode 4, titled Pay the Toll. Kanan and Jukebox search for answers in family matters. When Rock's push into new territory is stalled, she proposes a meeting. Crown helps Famous get settled. Still investigating Howard's shooting. Burke questions Unique. And I am really getting tired of Burke. You guys let me know what you think. But I also want to let you know that this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap. I am going to spoil this episode up, down, left, right, in, and out as if you've already seen it. You have been warned. And if you happen to like the video, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, helping me reach my next milestone of 50,000 subscribers. And if this is your first time here and you were not aware, I was lucky enough to attend a roundtable interview where I was able to speak to Omar Epps and also Makai Curtis, who plays Kanan and Howard. And so if you want to go check that out, there's a link in the description box for that as well. But guys, we have another great episode, and there was things in this episode that happened that I saw in the trailers before the season started, and I forgot about it. I was like, oh, okay, now we get to see where this is going. And what I'm talking about is the meeting with Rock and Marvin and Lulu with the Italians. I mean, I remember in the trailer that dude was like, oh, you're the broad causing all these big problems. And then like Rock was either walking towards them or walking away. And we see that she was walking away now and just looking badass, looking like a boss, looking like she's serious, like she is on the move, like she is on the hunt. And we finally got to see that, and I'm very, very excited to see where this is going to go, how they're kind of expanding the universe in this prequel series that we have. I will say I was disappointed because I was kind of hoping that we would see Marvin at his meeting for anger management, his counseling, his therapy, and we got to see some more exchanges between him and Miss Renee, but there was none of that, but it was still a great episode. But Kanan, man, we're going to get to Kanan too. I like Kanan. He is a much better character, in my opinion, than he was in the first season because he was just getting on my damn nerve, just trying to do too much, just trying to show out, too big for his britches type thing. I mean, he was just as bad as like Tariq in the original Power show, like in season 3 or, you know, when he started acting crazy. But, you know, Kanan, he started, you know, put his thinking cap on this season. Like, hey, I thought I bit too much off that I can chew. And I was liking him, but now he's going around stealing the money and shoe boxes and, you know, funding parties with everything in which way, and he's gonna get somebody killed, and it's like really, really frustrating. But of course we're gonna get to that. But we have to start out with these Italians. And at first I didn't know what was going on, but they are just trying to move this weight. They're trying to get it going. They are trying to move into Newark, New Jersey, and do their thing. And I'm not mad at them. I mean, later on, we kind of found out that there's nobody in this territory right here. So they're like, hey, let's take advantage of it, you know? And I mean, it could have been obvious, like, bruh, you know, I mean, this would have made much more sense to me if this Italian guy pulled up in front of the truck and pulled out his gun, but you're going to stop down there and tie your shoe. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. And I mean, the funny thing is I'm saying nobody does that. Like I know, like I've just moved weight before in a big 18-wheeler. I have not. But I'm just saying, I mean, my common sense would tell me that nobody's going to do that. I mean, you already have to have your head on a swivel because you're moving all this weight. You're in unknown territory. You know, I mean, you're in a big truck, so you're going to draw attention to yourself. And so I'm not saying that I would have, you know, this is kind of Monday, Monday quarterbacking or Monday morning quarterbacking right here. Like, oh, I would have did this. And in hindsight, but I don't know. I mean, he was blowing his horn. It seemed like he had enough time. You don't want to run the guy over. Then again, you are in a big ass truck. I was going to say you can just back up and go around. You're trying to get to your destination. But then again, you're not trying to draw attention to yourself. But I am glad that they didn't kill him. You know, I mean, I look at it like this. Now, the Italians like, okay, we can kill this person and steal all their money or steal all of their drugs, which could start a war and we could possibly win. But hey, that's going to draw attention to ourselves. We also can possibly lose men, even if we do win. Or we can kind of flex a little bit like they're doing right here and possibly make some more money off of these new black people that are coming in. You know, so it just makes business sense to me to not kill the guy. What they didn't, they just kind of beat him up. And so I'm not saying like that's what's up. Like, yeah, I'm glad he got his ass beat. But, you know, at least they're kind of using their brain right there just a little bit. And so I do appreciate that. Now, this next scene right here does trip me out. I like this guy. Omar Dorsey, Mr. Omar. He trips me out. That's who we have in this next scene, who is trying to get it on with Rock, showing all of this art right here. And I like his style. At first, I did not like him. I didn't. I'm going to be honest with you. He just, something about him rubbed me the wrong way. But, you know, hey, he's smart. He's trying to play chess. He's trying to get ahead of the game right here. He's like, you know, trying to say, I can watch this money for you. And the thing is, it's funny. I forgot the exact line of dialogue that he said, you know, but at one point he was like, what is it that you can breathe and touch that you just can't get rid of? And she was like, cash, and talking about all the rest. I mean, she's not stupid. She knows who he is, like she said, either in this episode or the last one. And I also, let me just go back to this real quick. I got to say, you know, they both looking fly. They both looking fly. But, you know, he wants to shoot his shot. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at him. I would shoot my shot at Rock too. I mean, at the very, she's a horrible mother, you know, but she is fine as hell. I will say that, and she dresses nice, to say the least. But it was something that he said was like, I like this about you amongst other things. And I was laughing my ass off. Because he's like, hey, let's create this business deal together. Let's make some money. But at the same time, I'm going to leave the door open, you know, just to let you know. If you're talking about it, I'm talking about it too. And so it's just, it's interesting because, you know, if you have game, I guess, you know, everybody has their way to get what they want. And he is doing, you know, his thing the best way. He is putting his best foot forward. And I like it. I mean, he was letting her know in so many ways, but being professional and courteous and polite at the same time. So I can dig it. I can dig it. Now, everybody wants to know where they come from. I mean, that makes sense to me. And so I have no problem right here with Kanan going to prison, being dropped off by his Uncle Marvin, trying to find out, you know, who his daddy is. I mean, he really does think that Omar is Mr. Howard, but he's just trying to confirm things. And his uncle, I forgot his name, it starts with the V. You know, of course, he didn't just open them up with welcome arms. And I like the Tommy Hilfiger. I think I had a similar jacket to that in the 90s myself. But he was like, of course, you know, you're going to ask me, is DEFCON your daddy? And da-da-da-da this and da-da-da that. It wasn't the nicest exchange. But my thing is this. Why was Marvin so mean to him when he came outside? I mean, like, that wasn't necessary, Marvin. You can't get mad at him for that, for wanting to know that. I mean, look at his face. I mean, he all tore up and like, you know, it don't matter no more and this and that. Now, I will, in Marvin's defense, what he said did make sense, and it is something that Kanan needed to know. But because he was like, did he say something that you already didn't know? And I'm just like, bro, chill out. You know what I'm saying? That's completely unnecessary. But he did say, hey, we are here now. The people that are here now is all that matters. And, you know, we have your back. We're going to look out for you. Yes, we may not be perfect and may not do the things the right way, but we're still here for you. And I like that. That is important. I do like that. That is something that Kanan needed to hear. That's something that a lot of people needed to hear. So that was cool right there for Marvin, just to kind of lay it out like that. But at the same time, I just kind of thought it was unnecessary for him just to kind of, you know, jump down the stove like that. That just wasn't cool to me, but you guys let me know what you think. Now, going back to this, Lulu is frustrated because he needs a mixing board and Crown Camacho is doing everything to piss him off to get him out of there. He knocked that soup out the way. I'm pretty sure that Lulu would have won this fight, but at the same time, Crown Camacho is smart for not swinging back and then tearing up the rest of the studio, you know, because you don't want to be breaking glass and breaking other types of equipment back there. Crown Camacho, though, not going to let that slide. I'm not saying that I like the character. I don't. You know, it is what it is, but, you know, he's going to get his revenge in some way, and I'm really interested in seeing, you know, how that's going to play out. He probably just going to lock him out in some way. I don't know, but you guys let me know what you think is going to happen between them, but the relationship is going to, of course, end sour. And now we got the moment of truth. Jukebox, Miss Haley Kilgore is wanting to go see her mom, and we already know the mama knew who she was because she froze in the church, but man, and somebody thought I was trying to throw some shade out there talking about a hairstyle. I just said it was interesting. I mean, that's how, you know, it was rock back in the 90s. They got the whole wardrobe down, but this was interesting right here. I mean, look, the thing is, I'm glad that the mother didn't just like slam the door in her face. Like, I don't got nothing to say to you. You know, she did the best. Well, she's doing the best she can now. You know, I'm not going to say she did the best if she can when she abandoned, you know, her daughter, you know, but Jukebox right here, the acting is great. And I have to say, it was at one point where the mother came over there and sat right next down to her. You know, Jukebox got a little hesitant. See her, you know, she like, oh, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta warm up to this. This is weird. You know, Jukebox is not being prideful or anything like that. This is just weird. You know, I can't experience it. I can only imagine, you know, I would, if I was in her shoes, I would imagine that I would do the same thing. You know, I completely understand where Juke is coming from. And look at them eyes, you know, great performances on both sides. I really do like it. I felt that the mother was sincere. I need to look up her name, but I felt like she was sincere and genuine, and she made a mistake, and all she can do is, you know, live in the present. It's like, dang, I know I effed up. I can be here now, you know? And so, you know, it's crazy because Juke is going through so much right now. Her relationship with Marvin, her father, is crap. She's just now getting to know her mother, you know, meeting her for the first time. That's just a lot for somebody that has to go through. That's just, life is not fair, man. It's just not fair, you know. But even before this, you know, Juke was like, why did you leave me? She's like, oh, okay, we getting right into it. And look at the way she drinking. Don't nobody drink water like that when they by themselves. You know what I'm saying? She nervous as hell, like, oh shit, what we gonna talk about? You know, look at her. Look at her. Don't nobody hold water like that when they by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're really thinking about something focused. You know, you chilling, but yeah, she got the, oh man, I'm drinking, I'm looking, I'm drinking. And so, but I mean, hey, you abandoned her, so of course you deserve to be. Oh, that just sounds ugly. You deserve to be, you know, but like, I'm just vengeful. But she do, though. She do. You abandon your baby. And so, you know, I'm not saying that Juke could just come in there and start kicking over tables and, you know, rubbing muddy shoes on the wall or whatever. I'm being silly. But yeah, you know, it's warranted, this nervous, uncomfortable feeling that you have going on, ma'am. It is hilarious to me. You guys let me know what you thought about that interaction. Now, when Kanan comes back, did somebody doo-doo in the closet? I mean, did they say that they hide and did? I know Marvin put somebody in the wall in the first season, but that was a long time ago. Months have gone by. That was 3-4 months ago, so I don't think that's a problem. But what else is thinking? I think they mentioned it, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. But Kanan is dumb, man. Leave this shit alone. Like, they're going to come, you know, the thing about it is, like, even if you did not know what your family did for a living, like, if you, at that age, you should just know, okay, if I just come up on shoeboxes, plural, full of cash, thousands of dollars, somebody's going to come up looking for it. I mean, why would you do this? This is just idiotic to me. This is just dumb. I thought you learned your lesson not to do shit like this in the first season, but you finna get somebody killed. You finna get Warrior killed because of your stupidity. Because you want to flex and buy bottles of alcohol and weed for Famous's party later on. It is very frustrating. That pissed me off what Kanan doing in this episode right here. But going back, they talking about this meeting right here with the Italians, you know, and so we gonna see how that went down. But Kanan, like, what are you doing, bro? You tripping. You need to stop. Stop. I was really feeling you this season, but now you starting to get on my nerve a little bit. But we'll see what happens in the next episode after this. Oh, but look at your boy Unique. He coming up harassing Juliana. He is a terrorist. Stop it, Unique. Stop it, Joey Badass. Leave her alone. You know, he going off to the car. And that was Warrior too. That's interesting. I didn't think they were still communicating. So, because he's working with he's working with Rock and Lulu and Marvin and Kanan in a sense. And they still meeting, so that's interesting right there. Now, we know Lulu didn't want to have to do this. He having to go to his sister, hey, I need some money. She's like, I'm giving you money to pay back my money that you borrowed with my money to pay back my money. And it was something I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? She is control over everything. But Rock. I mean, I was going to say something, but I'm going to take it back because at the same time, I do agree with you as far as Lulu needs to focus on what he is doing with the family business and the music business. I understand what he's coming from and he wants to clean the money, but Rock has been able to prove him wrong, so forth. And he's like, hey, what happened? And he's like, I'm just getting it started, you know. But this next right here, she's still lying, man. She's still lying, and you're going to ruin the relationship that you have with your son. I don't know how she can come back and just be like, okay, yeah, I admit it. I'll put you up to shoot your daddy. You know, but I don't know. How can Rock get out? How can Rock well, let me ask y'all this. Is there a way for Rock to be 100% honest completely with Kanan about who Howard is, etc., and also maintain a relationship? Make sure it doesn't fall apart. Is there a way to do that? I don't know. I don't know if she should keep lying. I mean, I don't promote lying, but I don't know. But look, good acting, man. He is very concerned. Like, why don't you? He's looking at his face like, because now he knows that's his daddy. So he's like, this woman done made me try to shoot my damn daddy. Kind of mama I got, you know. kind of makes sense that he has that hard exterior when we meet his character in the original show. You know what I'm saying? So good stuff right there. Good stuff. Now, I love this scene right here. I want to see as much as Jukebox, Haley Kilgore, and Marvin interact as much as possible. Look at that. He got her, you know, because he knows that she sings. You know what I'm saying? So he got her a little microphone and the speaker thing and a gift, and you know, got her a nice desk, and look at all that, painted the room. He set up everything nice, you know, and I like, he's trying. He is doing his best. You cannot fix the past. You cannot change the past. All you can do is plan for the future and live right now in the present, you know, and that's what Marvin is doing, and I like it. You know, he don't think that she's there, but you know, he is there. And initially, you know, it seemed like he had an attitude like, oh, you're back. Like he was going to get up under her shit. You know, that's the look he had on his face, you know, but he changed his profile. He changed his demeanor. Like, okay, hey, at first he was like, you're back. You're back. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like that. And he's trying his best. Like, hey, I'm trying. I put some stuff on the wall. I painted. And, you know, she gives him the cold shoulder, which is expected. Okay, which is expected. And Marvin, all you got to do, bro, is just keep doing what you're doing. I'm rooting for you, Marvin. I'm rooting for you. Okay, but you got to understand, she's going to have some type of animosity when you broke all the tapes, and I don't think he slapped her, but I know he choked her out. I forgot, I think she either spit on him. I think she spit on him. I can't remember. It was ugly. It was horrible. And so it's going to take her a long ass time for her to come back around. You know what I'm saying? She loves you. She don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing what you're doing. I don't want to hear none of this crap talking about you tried for another month or two and was like, well, I tried and she don't want to come around and I gave up. No, you got to keep trying. You got to keep on trying. I don't care if it takes years. It may take years, my dude, but that's okay. Move, and just keep doing what you're doing. I want Marvin to win so bad in this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to Marvin, man. You know, you was a sorry, sucky father earlier, but you know, you're trying to turn it around now. And so, hey, I want you to win, man. I want you to win. I want you to win. Now, this scene right here is what I'm looking forward to. You know, I knew it was coming. You know, we changing cities. They got that location transition scene right here. Dum 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 dum. And we walking up 3 deep. Dum 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 dum. We got a pose and look serious. Dum. Look at Marvin with his chin and chest out. Da, 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 da. They pulling up. Da, da, da. We deeper. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm done, y'all. I'm just having fun with myself. But I was like, okay, they 3 deep, you know what I'm saying? We 11 deep over here, you know what I'm saying? And they arriving before the boss, you know, and I like this. They flexing hard on both sides, you know what I'm saying? And this was a good introduction to this character right here. I like him. I do. He looks like a threat. He looks serious, you know, but at the same time, he wasn't barking too loud. They did a good job of introducing us to this new character to the series. And I'm just saying to myself, okay, this dude is serious. He's not playing around. I mean, they did that earlier when they beat the guy up and stole his truck, but I'm just saying this is somebody I'm like, okay, he's a threat. He's serious. You know, he's not to be played with, you know, don't mess with his money type thing. So they did a good job right there. They did a good job. I'm not saying I want a war to pop off, but you know, I also like the way that Rock is standing her ground too. I gotta say, she is doing her thing. She is playing the part, okay? She is not looking frail. She is not looking scared. She is not looking weak. She is looking strong. And what the thing is, the Italians may have done their research to know the family ties and all of that, that she's the younger sister. I know Marvin's older than her. You know, but they're coming in this like, wait a minute, the woman is leading, you know what I'm saying? So that may throw the Italians off a little bit. But I do like the hands in the pocket coming from Marvin and Lulu as well. Marvin is looking a little more threatening right now. Lulu don't look weak or whatever, but you know, Marvin just looks a little bit stronger in my opinion. You know, so I'm feeling this right here. You know, nice shots, you know, all that just kind of showing the scene. And Lulu right here does look concerned. You know, he doesn't look weak, but he don't look confident. He looks concerned, like, okay, we don't know. I'm ready. He looks like I'm ready to do whatever needs to be done, but I don't know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's the look that I'm getting from Lulu right here. And he looking like, these little motherfuckers right here, are you serious? That's how he looking, you know what I'm saying? Don't be looking down on my black people. Don't be doing it. I'm rooting for them, you know what I'm saying? I like you, but I'm not rooting for you, you know? And he laughing and and they getting, and I can't even talk. I'm excited. Rock is, you know, well, later on, The thing is how do y'all feel about Lulu coming in and speaking? He was like, hey, there's a misunderstanding and all of that. I like that he's not trying to die. And he's like, hey, I'm trying to survive and all this. But did you think that he spoke out of turn? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Did you think that Lulu spoke out of turn? And now he looking kind of, he don't know what's going on right now. But they end up giving him a number, and she thought, I gotta say, I like the chess move that she played. Balled it up and threw it on the ground, and just like, because he was like, that's final and no negotiations or something, and she was like, I forgot exactly, but she was like, I considered it, and then she threw it down, and he has her respect, because he was like, I like her, I like her. I mean, she did good in my opinion. She did good. The only thing that they didn't do was Lulu probably should have kept his mouth shut, but I'm not tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? But this was right here in the trailer right here. This is what I like. This is what I like right here. And they had they 2 cents, and I see both sides though. I see both sides. I really do. I really do. I really do see both sides. And she just not having it. I ain't afraid of nobody. I ain't. This was very entertaining. Look at it. She is pissed. She is pissed. She is pissed. And she talking about, you just trying to get back to the music studio. So yeah, this is, I like where all this is going. I do. But now we got Famous at his party. They got the weed, they got the drinks, they got the Oreos, all that good stuff. They don't got the blinds though, but it's cool. They just, women everywhere just popping up, But this is what's confusing to me. I have to ask y'all this. What the hell is going on with these two right here? Now, maybe I've been living under a rock and there are just certain lifestyles that I do not know about. But I am just shocked that the mother, if that is the mama, or maybe it's the older sister and they playing some type of game or something, is just going to offer up her daughter to just some random strangers like this, and the drink in there, the weed in there, the men the men out, there's gonna be some sex. She's grown, but at the same, that was just weird, and I didn't know that was the mother as well. But then she giving him this, this just was weird to me. She's like, hey, little boy, I will smash you too, but I'm gonna let you have my little girl first. What is going on? Like, now this actress does look so familiar to me, and I don't know what her name is. I'm thinking of other pieces of entertainment that she has been in, but I just can't think of it right now. I cannot put my finger on it. Let me try to find it real quick. That's actually gonna take too long. But she was giving him the choosing signals like, hey, little boy, I will let you hit it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And this is weird. She got the nice big pouty lips. I do like that. I love my lips. But this was, I don't know, man. Y'all help me out. I was so shocked that she would just, they have to be putting some type of con game. I don't know. That was just weird. She let her daughter go in there. That's just weird by itself. To show up with your daughter and then let her go in there and then look at, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Y'all got to help me out. Y'all got to help me out with that because I'm lost. Now we got Detective Howard trying to get his smash on, and unfortunately things are not really working out for him right now, but they've been smashing for 7 years, and he's like, I don't even know what to say to my son. And it's kind of nice that, besides sex, they have something that they can relate to as well, because the last episode, she was like, I'll die for my kid, and he kind of used that line as well. But she's like, I've been knowing my kid all my life. You just kind of found out, so you kind of got to warm up to him. Probably can't just talk to him like that. And so, that's interesting right there. But, we kind of see where this is going to go with him and Kanan towards the end of the episode. And look at Haley Kilgore with all that hair. Look at all that hair. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I love it. 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 And she finna go show up to the party. But this is what I was talking about earlier, man, how Kanan is going to get somebody dead, man. Like, him and Warrior, like, this really frustrated me. He slipped talking about this is how we used to do it with Unique. But I hope they solve this and find out that it was Kanan, because I don't want anybody getting their ass beat or destroyed or died because of this dumbass want to go stealing money. That's just not cool. That don't really make sense. Like, Kanan, you can't be doing shit like that. So hopefully they do get this worked out. And we got some more hugging, kissing, and booty rubbing over here between them. It's interesting. It has to be something. It has to be more to this. It just has to be. But yeah, Juke shows up, and they didn't really, I know that Famous was trying to get at her in season 1, but I don't think they didn't show it here, where later on she was like, hey, he tried to get up on me, but Crown Camacho shows up and gives her the tape. And, now we have, with your boy Fareed, we now have a new mixing board. You know, he's trying to make his money, and yeah, I liked him. I like him now. You know, he's cool. We're gonna kind of see where things go with his character right there. Y'all let me know what you think. If your opinion on him has changed like it has with me, I'm just curious. Now, Rock is back at the shop getting money, and Juliana checks her and like, look, he is laughing at us. Unique is coming back. I don't like this, and I like this. Juliana has seemed like a pushover since we've met her, but I like the fact that she is standing her ground to Rock and just being honest. Like, look, he's laughing at us. You know, he's showing up when he wants multiple times, because I thought it was just that one time, and we look weak. And she's like, I don't like this. And she's like, I don't want to fight your battles or something like that. I like Juliana for that. And so I hope that she don't turn, but this was necessary as well. I don't like the way that Rock just kind of walked off. Rock probably like, damn, I got so many problems, you know, I'm trying to deal with, you know, now I'm got to worry about you. It is what it is. I mean, she's helping you out. And so I don't know, you got to kind of, I think that Rock needs to go and put Unique in his place and something like, leave her alone. Don't be messing with my girl Juliana over here. That's just not going to work. And so, but I gotta give it to Juliana. I do like the fact that she stood her ground right here. That's pretty dope as well. Now, next we have Juke and Kanan coming together. She's trying to get her church dresses together to go to church with her mom. But I like this right here. They're both friends from childhood, but they're both going through the same thing. They're both trying to find out where they come from. She's trying to meet her mother for the first time. Kanan's trying to meet her father for the first time. And Juke doesn't have the best relationship with her dad. And, you know, it's rocky right now between Rock and Kanan. And so it's just perfect that they can relate to each other and sympathize and empathize with each other. You know what I'm saying? And this is where she let him know that Famous kind of pushed up on her. Only thing that bothered me is I wish that Kanan would have said, okay, let me go talk to Famous. Let me go set him straight. Let me go tell him that he needs to chill out with that shit. You know, it's one thing if you're kind of just shooting your shot like, hey, what's up, girl? You know, I'm feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, why don't you give me a chance? You know, but to that extent, because they're friends, you know, but you don't want to even say that too much. But if you're like pushing up on her, you know, being aggressive, and we don't know, you know, but she's uncomfortable because she said something to Kanan. And so she wouldn't have, if she wasn't uncomfortable, she wouldn't have said nothing. So in my opinion, Kanan needs to go step to Famous. I'm not saying he has to go up and punch him in the face or tackle him, but he needs to let her know, like, Kanan needs to let Famous know, like, look, I know that you're feeling Juke, but you need to pull back, okay? Like, or if you're pursuing her, are you trying to, like, be with her, or you're just trying to smash? Because I think the last season, he was like, oh, you let so-and-so smash, but you gonna let me smash, which is inappropriate completely. So Kanan needs to tell her, Kanan needs to tell Famous, like, he needs to chill out, you know, because that's just not cool right there. And so that was really on my mind as well. Now we have Symphony, and I like Symphony. And we got another side of Symphony that I've never seen before. Symphony is a hopeless romantic. Symphony is goofy as hell. She's like, I like something the way I like my men, and they kind of laughed it off. And the way he was laughing was goofy as hell. He was like, oh, I'm not making fun of him. I'm not. But I did not expect that from his character. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. He just a goofball. Like I've never seen that side of him before. I was tripping out. He is a goof troop. You know, this man has some experience. We know he's book smart or whatever. And he has some street smart too. But in this scene right here, it was very obvious to me that he's been hurt before. I mean, everybody's been hurt before. Everybody's been hurt before. But I think it hit him a little bit harder than most. You know, he may have been hurt more than the average person, you know. And he's, you know, I'm not trying to, I mean, I'm emotional too. You know, we're all emotional humans and stuff, but he really laid it out here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at him for that, because I was always saying, like, look, okay, bro, she's obviously playing with you. Okay, just get in, get out, bust you as many nuts as you can. I hope you're talking. I was saying to myself, Symphony, I hope you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. I hope you got another one or two that you're talking to, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and but he also got these pleated pants on. I hate pleated pants. I like the flat front. And I'm just saying, you know, and they finna go to the bedroom and all that. But, you know, were they trying to move in together? I mean, and I have an opinion, but I'm going to wait till we get there. But now we got the Detective Burke popping up on Unique here. And I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I don't like Burke, but I like the way that Unique dismissed her. And it was like, hey, I'm going to keep it moving. You know, I'm only going to worry about the things that I can control. And I hope that God gives me the wisdom to know the difference. So he's like, bye. Maybe I was laughing. He was like, can I get you a nice linen suit? I hear it looks good in the heat or something. I was laughing my ass off with that, you know, so that is what it is. But now we back here with we are back with Symphony and Rock. And he's basically like, look, if you care about me, just leave me alone, okay? Stop calling me back into your life. My thing is, you could have did this on the phone, bro. Like, what do you want? Because, like, what was the conversation? Like, okay, they're not sending text messages like, hey, I want you to come look at houses with me. I would have been like, for what? Why do you want me to come look at houses for you? Oh, I like I like the way he just told her to like, leave me alone. I know you're not serious, but it just would have been better if he would have put his foot down more, because in my opinion, the way that he parted right here is still going to leave Rock with the power. She still will think in the back of her mind, like, I know he likes me, and I know if I call him again, he'll come around if I'm in a desperate situation. That's what I got. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. And the thing about it is, this man really wants to be with her. So we know that she is satisfied sexually. Oh, I'm assuming women, if y'all can pick something up that I didn't, let me know in the comment section. But I'm assuming that she's satisfied with Symphony sexually. Okay. Women, y'all can let me know if you find Symphony attractive. And the thing is, it's not just like, okay, as soon as you get your nut off, you want to leave because they look like Jabba the Hutt. She's attracted to him as well. So she's attracted to him, and he can put it down. He's book smart as hell. He's a professor, you know, college professor or PhD or professor. Gets along with Kanan. He has street smarts too, and I'm pretty sure he can box. Now, I can understand the lifestyle that Rock lived, that she just don't want somebody that looks good on paper. That's not the case. They have some history. She has enough money to leave this world alone and buy this house and settle down with this man and live happily ever after. But she is choosing not to. I don't get it. Also, Symphony would be there if she would open up. He's like, I need to know, what did I save Kanan from that night? He not dumb. He just wants you to be transparent, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure that he hadn't did some dirt in his past too. You know, so she making a mistake. Y'all let me know what you think. Now they're trying to move this weight on the yellow school bus. They end up in Newark. How in the hell, and there's that car right there behind them, but how in the hell did they know? How did they know? How did they know? I mean, they just posted up in their neck of the woods. I just don't understand that they own it. They are on it. Stole the truck, and I was like, okay, I hope we're not dead, but he ends up calling Marvin and letting them know and all that. Now, this next scene right here, I thought that was Kanan pulling up, but that's not. That's no, I thought that was Warrior pulling up. Like, now he walked all the way back across the bridge, but that's Kanan. He pulling up to the crib. Now, before this, y'all, when he was leaving, he was telling Roy, hey, I'm going to go hang out with Famous, whatever, but he's lying. He's going to go talk to his daddy. And you can't get mad at Kanan for that. You can't. You can't get mad at him for that. He pops up. Omar tells him, Howard, I said his real name, tells him to come in, and Rock sees it. She's like, damn, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? She's like, fuck. She can't lie. She can't. She's going to have to tell the truth. And so I don't know how they're going to resolve this, but I'm excited. I cannot wait to see the conversation between Kanan and his mama, Wakil, in the next episode, because it's going down. It's going down. They may not even have the next episode. It's probably going to be in episode 6. Who knows? Probably going to get Marvin back at the counseling or the therapy session. I can't wait. But y'all, that is Pay the Toll. Y'all check that out. Interesting. Great episode. That is just my opinion. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, helping me reach my next milestone of 50,000 subscribers. If you do subscribe on my channel, these are some of the things you're going to get. Movie reviews, spoiler movie reviews, series reviews, a weekly movie news roundup show. There's that interview I was telling y'all about. And also I'm covering some of TV shows right now streaming. Mike on Hulu, She-Hulk Disney Plus, of course, Power, Rap Shit, I just wrapped on that, and P-Valley Season 2. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget And my name is Brandon Cathavery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.